Hello, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play with Moriarty. We're back with more Star Wars Squadrons. We're still with the New Republic. Don't know when we'll go back to the Empire guy. We don't even know what's happened to the Empire guy. The last we saw him, he was getting crushed in a cave. Possibly. Imagine that was the last of them we saw. Goodness me. But we're just about to go and get briefed on our next mission, so let's go and see what this is all about.
I helped Talus Group chase it away from a medical convoy towards Yavin. It's pinned in
What
the
is
upper atmosphere
this?
with no hyperdrive, but too many fighters for Talus Group to
Oh.
handle alone.
This might work out for both of us. Come, meet our visitors.
Hello.
Gentiles, Rogue Squad.
Oh, hello.
You're the reason I was able to finally get a comm through. I have a Star Destroyer problem that Vanguard might be able to help me solve.
We need a Star Destroyer for Project Starhawk, intact. Now we prove what Vanguard's made of. Wedge, you would?
Wait, what? The Starhawk is about one of the Star Destroyers?
We should get started.
What's going on?
As you may have overheard, Talus Group has cornered the Imperial Star Destroyer Victorum above the planet Yavin.
Victorum.
They're in
Ooh.
tough, but it's presented a great opportunity for us to jump in and not only disable that Star Destroyer, but to seize control. So first, we need to give ourselves some cover by knocking out the turrets.
Okay.
Naturally, if we can also take out the targeting system, that'll buy us even more time.
Okay.
Next, we need to prepare the Star Destroyer for boarding. You'll need to find a potential breach point in the Victorum's hull, preferably near the bridge. Once you find a good spot, bombard it until the hull is breached.
Okay.
However, we can expect that the Victorum still has plenty of TIE fighters.
Yes.
They will try to stop us. Once
Yes.
the skies are clear, we can bring in the boarding team. While our troops capture the bridge,
You mean?
Vanguard will defend the exterior from reinforcements. Once the boarding team has seized the bridge and is in control of the Star Destroyer, we'll rendezvous with the Temperance. Okay, I think I accidentally made stealing a Star Destroyer sound simple.
Yeah, you did.
Let's hope it is.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I like how we're just gonna steal a Star Destroyer. Like, yeah. Wedge. Let's go speak
Sorry
to
for the
Wedge.
speedy introduction, but Talus Group was counting on me to get reinforcements fast. Your commander says you have talent. Enough to steal a Star Destroyer and get away with it.
Oh, well.
Normally, I'd have Rogue Squadron for this, but General Syndulla gave me a temporary assignment to Project Starhawk. Meanwhile, Rogue is handling, well, that's classified too. General Syndulla keeps us busy.
Hmm.
Your commander and I have something in common. I once flew for the Empire too, at Skystrike Academy. Turning to the rebellion was the smartest move I ever made. I wish more of my friends had done the same. Look, I appreciate the talk, but Talus Group's waiting for us.
So many ex-Empire.
The Star
All these
Destroyer.
darn traitors.
Aren't you tossing him in the deep end a little early, Lyndon?
Vanguard can handle it, can't you? Besides, Project Starhawk needs that Star Destroyer for... well, you know. Wedge made a name for himself at the Battle of Yavin.
Yes,
He
he
knows
did.
that system better than the Empire ever will. You'll be fighting on the Rebellion's old turf, so if Wedge has any advice, he'd be smart to listen.
You know, a wounded Krakana can still bite. Just watch yourself around that Star Destroyer, huh?
Get out there as soon as you can.
I'll keep an eye out on it biting anyone. Does a Star Destroyer have teeth? It's like a shark. Has it got like, you know, a big mouth that opens up and eats? But I'm going away with this analogy. I know. I'm leaving now. Who wants to speak to me here? Just Grace? Oh. Well, okay then. My droid isn't even here. What send off this is?
So, we're headed to Yavin. An
Yay.
exalted company, it seems. And now we know Project Starhawk needs an Imperial Star Destroyer. That's enough firepower to tackle a small fleet, or a means to catch the Empire off guard.
Yeah, but why?
That wouldn't warrant all this secrecy. There must be more to the commander's plan.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just have to trust him.
Do we?
There isn't an easier way to get what we need. Even a damaged Star Destroyer has deck upon deck of Durasteel plating, turrets, shields. My poor bigoted father called Star Destroyers the fists of the Empire. He wasn't wrong. But they can be beaten. If you're good and lucky. Let's stay optimistic.
They are pretty
Yeah, but
hefty.
let's not delay.
They are pretty hefty vessels. I do like a good Star Destroyer. I mean, they just. I mean, the rebel cruisers are. You know, they're great, but they're just not Star Destroyers. You know, I like a good Star Destroyer.
The commander wants you on an X-wing for this mission. Got you outfitted with ion missiles. They disable enemy fighters, and they'll
Ooh.
disable subsystems on enemy capital ships too.
Okay. The ion missiles there. That's cool. Let's go then. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Yavin.
Yavin Prime. This place always brings back memories. Let's hope for some of that
Very
today.
pretty.
All right, ready, Vanguard? We're heading for the heart of the action.
What is going on over there?
Follow his lead.
This is Talus Leader, calling for immediate assistance.
Captain Antilles with Vanguard Squadron. Here to help.
It's damn good to see you, Wedge. We've taken heavy losses. We need that Star Destroyer stopped.
Don't you worry. We're here to hijack it.
We are.
Be ready. Interceptors. Those have got to be the first to go.
Oh gosh, okay.
They're fast. They'll rip right through our fighters. Vanguard, prioritize targets.
On it.
I'm in formation.
That's it. Push the Imperials back. You got it. The Star Destroyer just launched a new swarm of TIE interceptors. Stay sharp.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
For me.
My squadron are too good. I'm like not getting any kills. No, you don't.
You're popular today. You got him good. That's almost all of them. Then don't stop now.
Ion weapons deal minimal hull damage, but are ideal for squad tactics. Use them to disable enemy starfighters, leaving them adrift, easy targets for your wingmates. Ion weapons are also the perfect tool for stripping enemy shields and disabling subsystems of flagships. Oh, okay.
Now take them down. That's it. All ties down. Good job, Vanguard. Okay, regroup on Talus, Leader.
Wedge, we've taken heavy losses. We need to make a few repairs, then get ourselves out of here.
Roger that, Talus, Leader. And don't worry
It's looking a
about
bit
the
worse for
Imperials.
wear there.
We'll keep them busy.
You're really gonna steal that Star Destroyer?
That's the plan. Okay, Vanguard, on me. Let's head for the Victorum.
Focus your shields before they open fire on us.
Should I have been stopped back there? Well, I wasn't. You can focus your shields towards the front or back of your ship to maximize protection on one side while leaving the other side exposed. You can also balance your shields to equally protect the front and back of your ship. Okay. I've got my back to them just now. Okay then.
Knock out its targeting system.
Let's do it.
Putting power to forward shields. All that damage, and this thing still has teeth.
No wonder Taliscript took a beating just chasing it here. I wanted to see the Victorum go up in flames, but stealing it, I like that even better.
I'm not gonna lie, I quite like the idea. Let's go. Go, team, troops, squad.
Star Destroyer targeting's out for good. The U-Wings can get in safely.
This is our chance to capture that Star Destroyer. If we take the bridge, we'll have access to its internal systems. Scan for a breach point, so we can send in a boarding team. You're up, 5.
Breaching a Star Destroyer, just like the old days.
Look out, Vanguard. We got a gunny story incoming. 5 hasn't heard it. Sure. Just tell me when I can turn my comms back on.
If your comms are off, how can we tell you to...
No, forget it.
Imperial fighters incoming.
Here, we can send the team in here.
5, give it a punch, will you?
Here I am.
Right in the trash chute.
Now, push those last fighters back. Clear the skies.
On it.
Hull is taking damage.
I'll take that one out. These Imperials just keep coming.
Right here and ready to go.
Got interceptors on me. Can't shake them. Back on 5. Help them out.
Taking enemy fire.
Enemies tailing ya. I'm in a real bind here.
Yeah.
Shot.
Oh my goodness.
That left it dead.
Okay. Okay.
5, get over the hill first. That's it. All fighters destroyed.
Is that my squadron?
Losing hull integrity. I have no shields.
Come on my way.
You're taking me apart. 5, where are you? I'm done for. I'm on it. Yes. Thanks, 5. I owe you one. Great work. U-Wings are on their way. We can bring the boarding team in safely. Follow me to the rendezvous. We'll give them cover.
Vanguard, let's go.
Whee. Who are we following? There they are. Where are we going?
Morning, team.
Why?
We have you on our sights. Ready to take out the Star
Hello.
Destroyer? Copy, Captain Antilles. Just get us there and we'll do the rest. You heard him, Vanguard. Guide those U-wings into position. Stay sharp.
What about the Star Destroyer's crew?
If a boarding party takes the bridge, they'll slice internal security systems. The crew won't be a problem with no computer access and all the blast doors locked.
We've got an Imperial carrier. They're launching reinforcements.
They're not giving up the Victoria without a fight. Vanguard, take down that cruiser.
By default, your targeting system will only cycle through objectives, but you can change that with the targeting wheel. For instance, you can set your targeting flagship systems to focus on the subsystems of a deadly Star Destroyer, or all enemies to target enemies that are not mission critical, such as the TIE fighters up ahead. Okay. Hold L2, all enemies, and release L2. Cool.
Nice shot. On your way.
No need to thank me.
Thanks, that was too close.
Boarding team here. We've secured the breach point.
Enemies following you. Disabled target. I'm on it. You're safe now.
I can handle it.
Great shooting. Use your ion missiles against the shields.
Okay, that's not an option.
Lucky I was around, huh?
Thanks.
Nice. Ion missiles are great against shields.
Yeah, but it didn't do much.
You've got enemies locked on.
We're wearing the carrier down. Keep at it. Almost there, Vanguard. Take that carrier down. We're taking fire, but we're almost to the bridge. Phew. Carrier destroyed. Final. Great work.
Oh, it's split down the middle.
All right, team. Let's finish off the rest. Engine sealed. Cutting through the blast doors.
Love to be the hero.
Good looking out.
Got 'em all.
Okay. Regroup at my position.
On it like a cob on it. Hello.
On me, Vanguard. Let's regroup at the Victoria. The boarding team might need support. We're almost through those blast doors.
Oh, 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 oh.
We've got another Imperial carrier. Make that 3 carriers.
Oh god.
That's a lot. Get ready, everyone.
We can handle it. We can handle it.
Taking control now.
Bada bimba.
That Star Destroyer's taken down its own carrier. What a sight. Yes, the ship is ours. You actually did it. And Project Starhawk has a Star Destroyer.
Hehehehe. This is fun.
Take it from here, Vanguard. I'll escort Talus Group to safe harbor. Great work. General Syndulla will be impressed. Wedge, out.
Yay! Whoop, 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 whoop. This is how we do it. Everyone get down to it. Gunny, what do you have to say?
Now the Empire's gonna want that Star Destroyer back. Good. Let's see them try and take it.
Hmm.
You know, back home, after the Empire invaded Mimbin, we stole an armored transport hauler full of scout walkers.
Really?
When the Empire came looking for them, we just turned the walkers against them. Had a real good time.
Oh, I bet.
I'm guessing the commander has something similar in mind for this Star Destroyer. Right? Otherwise, what's the point?
Well,
At
who
least
knows?
Reds picked the right team for the job, huh? Those slackers in Alphabet Squadrons still be fapping around at Yavin.
No.
Enough yapping. Time to check with the commander and see what's next.
If we must. If we must. You go do that. Oh, hello. Hi. Kira. What you got to say?
Now
I like
that
you.
was a fun mission.
It was.
Even better than beating my time on the Death March circuit. We got to steal a Star Destroyer and help our friends doing it. And see Yavin. We still have allies on the fourth moon, but I've never been there. There was an energy at Yavin like I've never felt anywhere else. It was chaotic and serene, all at once.
Yeah, it
The
had that
Empire
sort of
corrupts the energy
picturesque
every
thing.
planet it touches. But I can always feel the good buried beneath that. And that's what we fight for, the good. Anyway, I saw Frisk bothering Commander Javes earlier. Knowing Frisk, the commander might appreciate some backup.
I wonder how James feels, you know, if he's that bothered by the fact that he used to be a captain and now he's only a commander after 4 years. You know, he literally had to start from the ground up. Guess that's what you gotta do when you're part of the bad guys. Oh, you guys are wearing cool outfits. I want those outfits. This is quite a short part, but I don't want to start a new mission. So, yeah, I'm going to end it here. But it has been a pleasure. So, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.